Thank you for that, Ali. Can you hear me now? Put a 1 in the chat. I selected the wrong thing. Put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me now. And I normally have a window open so I can make sure. All right. I think you can because I can hear it. Okay. All right. So now you can hear, right? Yeah. All right. Thanks. Hold on a second, y'all. Let me turn this off over here. It's doubling in my ear. Here's the culprit. Hold on, y'all. It's because it's playing double in my ear and it's going to drive me crazy. Where is it? All right, let me roll the intro. I'll try to find this while I'm rolling the intro. All right. See what type of day I'm having.
Survivor Speaks is the name at the end of the day. People love me or hate me, I don't care either way. Breast cancer busted through like a leaf in the night. A cancer's ass is knocked out before the end of the fight. A champion coming through, knocking everything out. This is hard if you see, I do nothing for clout. Just like cancer, I'll let nothing take me out. So be respectful when you step foot inside of my house. Over here to have your ass escorted on out. So hop up out the bushes, wipe your feet, take a seat, and get comfortable and chill with your girl. Survivor Speaks, yeah. Hey, hey, hey. Who, what? I'm Survivor Speaks. What time is it? What time is it? It's time for you to hit that like and subscribe button and turn on that notification bell so you get a notification each and every time that I go live. Yeah, it's Survivor Speaks and it's showtime, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for being here. Peace.
This video is being shown to you under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowances is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, education, and research. Fair use is permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Smash that like button. Let's go. This live stream is being sponsored by our partner, W. W is an energy drink loaded with vitamins and nootropics. W was formulated for anyone who wants to focus without jitters or a crash. Just mix 1 rounded scoop with 6 to 8 ounces of cold water and shake. Unlike other energy drinks, W prides themselves on actually developing a clean energy formula that is free from fillers, maltodextrin, and artificial coloring. It comes in a variety of flavors. Go over to www.w.gg, that's www.w.gg, and use my code SurvivorSpeaks to get 10% off of your first order. What are you waiting for? Go over there, check them out, make sure you place your order, use my code, 10% off. See ya. Let me know how it works. And we are back, guys. So, we are back. This case. So, Alicia Andrews testified in her own defense at the Julio Foolio Red Rum trial. So, we're going to listen to her testimony and talk about it. I just think that is when you are looking to take someone's life, it is disingenuous to try to make people, to persuade people to believe any lies that you may be telling. Law enforcement, prosecutors, they're not exempt from lying. Everybody is not perfect. And the fact that they left out certain evidence so that their story, the narrative fit and it worked out. They left out part of the story. And then, in saying that they didn't see that. So you were able to get all of the information off the phone. You were able to track this girl on the phone. But when she left the teasers, it was and they went to the Players Club or something like that. You were able to get everything else, but you couldn't get that information. That is just weird. And did you even go and ask for the information? It's weird. I heard a lot of people talking about her defense attorney or whatever. And yeah, they probably dropped the ball a little bit, but I think that he redeemed himself working with what he was working with, and the angle that he took and explained in the closing arguments. I think that he did a great job in closing arguments. The judge was biased, so her attorney looked frustrated because the judge kept knocking down basically everything that they was putting out, and it's like, this is being live streamed, like, hey, the public sees you. I just think that she was more, leaning towards the prosecutors rather than being a referee. She's supposed to be sitting on the bench, non-biased, looking at this with a non-biased view, regardless of what you feel like or what you think. The prosecution did a good job of manipulating the evidence that we saw to fit a narrative. And they found out a month ago that the one reason why she was arrested initially was false. Okay, so but when was y'all just found this out a month ago? I don't believe it. But we all know there was a verdict. The verdict came down last night. Another thing that I wanted to touch on before we look at this. Now, they charged her with failure to report an incident. Normally, a failure to report charge is reserved for law enforcement officers. They don't normally apply that to the public. That was kind of my first time hearing them using that on somebody that they're trying to prosecute. Now, if she was a cop and this happened and they found out that she knew but she didn't tell, yes, it's a charge. They teach you that all day long in the academy, and that goes for any law enforcement personnel, but not for just a lay person on the street. So she did tell a couple lies. I get it. Pay attention to the evidence, though. It's crazy to see that she wasn't there while they were packing that car up and all this other kind of stuff. She was home. She was not there. And it's clear the only reason why he came and got her from the Airbnb is because she was hungry. She's pregnant. She was pregnant at the time. She was hungry. I just have this. It just let me see who in the chat so we can get right to it. What up for always, for always, for always? Thank you so much for always having my back. What up, Allie, Allie, Allie? Oh my gosh, Allie, thank you for understanding we had that mishap. Oh my goodness, Serenity Siren. What's up? Thank you and welcome. Hello everyone. I think she knew what was up. You think she knew what was up from the jump? I don't think so. I think that, the reason why I'm saying that is because even if her boyfriend trusted her, I don't think I think I me and everybody's opinion is welcome here or whatever. But for me, the only reason why I'm saying that I don't think she actually knew in the beginning is because a lot of the evidence that they said that the prosecution submitted turned out to be false. It wasn't what they presented it in a way to fit their narrative, but it was false. And so even, the fact that, she knocked on the door to the Airbnb, and up until a month ago, they said that she's the one that put in the code, went and let the boys in the backyard. That's a whole story you created. Only to find out that because, and it, thank goodness that it was recorded, because if it wasn't recorded, they would have stuck to their story. And that wasn't the case. You clearly heard somebody when they opened up the door say, "My bad." Now, do I believe that she knew all of them? I'm looking at everything. And I'm looking at this also from a GV point of view, right? Somebody that's possessive doesn't really want you around his friends. You can be around long as you're right under me, under my wing, doing what I want you to do. It's a lot of coercion and manipulation that could have happened. But it is a good debate to have. I just think that we saw so much in the beginning that everybody had just jumped to she's guilty. But for the most part, she wasn't even in the car with them. Wasn't in the car with them until they came and got her to get to McDonald's. So from what I was believing, the way they were presenting it, she was always there. She was always in the car. She was there when they were doing X, Y, and Z. She was there. They just did not prove that. They may have a case, but if you have a case that's solid, once you start bringing lies into that, and then people start poking holes, it's hard to believe anything else that you're saying may be the truth. That's just, what it is. Now after, it happened, I'm pretty sure she knew. But that's accessory after the fact. Right? But nobody's going to go to the police station and tell them, "Hey, my boyfriend and his friends just unalived this man." They normally don't bring that charge to civilians, just ordinary lay people. That charge was made for law enforcement officers, because whether you're on duty or off duty, if you see somebody in a commission of a crime, you are bound by law to report it. And if they find out that you saw the crime happen, then they're not going to yeah, they normally don't put that charge on a civilian. Hold on one second, y'all. Okay, so yeah, and I picked up on that too. So for always, it would appear that she was sitting there laughing, but I watched her. That was a nervous laugh that she was doing, because you see her pulling on the clothes, manipulating her clothes, trying to find something to do with her hands, and then she would do that whole thing where she laughed. I think it was a nervous laugh. I'm just glad it didn't charge her with first degree red rum. I do believe that after it happened, she may have found out about it. I'm not going to say that she's totally innocent in that regard, but I don't think she knew beforehand, but she did find out after the fact. So for them even trying to bring a first degree charge on her, that's only because of the way the laws are written in Florida. They get away with a lot of stuff. And so they were initially just charging her with the first degree. They were not confident in their case, and that is why they added those lessers to make, if y'all not gonna find her guilty of first um, degree, you can find her guilty of second degree or the manslaughter, and they brought it down. Because if they would have just left that first degree charge, she would be home. And that's just that. Yeah, it's a nervous laugh. So Serenity, all right. Serenity thinks she was she knew from the jump. And yeah, and that's why we have these healthy conversations. Healthy. Is your everybody can have their opinion just as long as it's done respectfully. So let's get into this the testimony. I'm going to do it on. What am I doing? All right. Double time.
You get to the door and you get inside. How are you able to actually get inside?
Isaiah lets me in.
All right. And when you get inside, is it just yourself, Isaiah, and Sean Gath right inside?
Yes.
And where do you go?
Upstairs.
Are there any rooms downstairs?
No.
And upstairs, what's upstairs?
2 beds in the bathroom. 2 bedrooms in the.
Let me know if that's
Did you choose to occupy one of the bedrooms?
Yes.
fast for y'all.
What did you do while you were sitting in the Airbnb from the time you got? Well, let me ask you this. Did you get there around 8 a.m. or 8 p.m.?
Yes.
And what did you do for the next few hours?
I was in the bed.
What were you doing in the bed?
Scrolling through Netflix, trying to find a show. Then I was on my phone a little bit.
Right. At any point in time while you were upstairs, did Isaiah Chance and Sean Gathright leave?
Yes.
You know where they went?
No, Isaiah told me, be right back real quick. He left.
All right. Did you ask him where he was going?
No.
Did they include you in their travel plans?
No.
Right. At the time, were you hungry?
Yes.
All right. Were you looking for something to eat?
Yes, on DoorDash.
What were you looking for?
Some Pizza Hut.
All right. And is that the Instagram post that we've seen throughout the trial?
Yes.
All right. Did you ultimately order Pizza Hut?
No, they were high.
When you say they were high, what do you mean by that?
I was trying to get like 10-piece wings and a small pizza. I didn't want to buy it. It's too high.
Okay. Would you expect Isaiah to be buying food for you while you're away?
Yes.
When you didn't purchase the Pizza Hut, what did you decide to do?
I texted him and said I was hungry.
And then after you texted him, what happened?
I think he said, I don't even think he responded. I think he just came back and asked me, he was like, what do you want to eat?
Hold on, y'all. I don't know why this thing switched.
Did you make a decision about what you wanted to eat?
I said, I'll get McDonald's.
Okay. And what happens next?
He told me to hold on. He went downstairs.
And what happened?
He comes back and say, come on.
And what did you do?
I got up and went.
Did you get in any particular car at that time?
Yes. It was the gray car.
All right. And did he tell you to get inside of that car?
Yes.
And you got into which seat?
The passenger seat.
The front or back passenger?
Hey, what you mean front or back?
Front seat or back seat?
Oh, the front seat.
Okay. And when you got in the vehicle, who was in the vehicle?
Isaiah comes outside and Davion.
And then who sat where?
Davion gets in the front seat and Zay gets in the back seat.
Why did Davion get in the front seat as opposed to Isaiah Chance?
I wouldn't know what they said before they came out, so I don't know why he got in the front. But I assumed it was because he wanted food too, so he came.
At the time, did you know Davion Murphy?
No.
Had you ever seen him before?
No.
And when you got in the car, did he say anything to you?
No.
All right. Did you think that it was weird that he was sitting in the front seat next to you?
Yeah, I didn't know he was going.
Do you ultimately make it to McDonald's?
Yes.
When you get to McDonald's, do you order food?
Yes.
And who pays for the food?
I think it was Isaiah. I think he paid half and I did the other half. I can't remember.
There's a point in the McDonald's video that we've seen where Davion Murphy is lighting some sort of cigarette or blunt. Do you remember that?
Yes.
Do you remember, not just the video, but do you remember the actual event in the car?
Yeah, I remember.
And when he was doing that, What did you do?
Nothing.
Why did you do nothing?
I mean, I don't know him. It's his car, and I'm not really I don't talk much, so I was kind of scared to say something.
When you left McDonald's, well, you did leave McDonald's at some point, right?
Yes.
All right. And then at some point, does Davion get out of that car?
Yes.
And is it just you and Chance?
Yes.
Do you know, at the time, did you know an individual named Kyla Enright?
No.
Did you know that Sean Gaffite was talking to an individual named Kyla Enright?
No, I did not.
Did you know that Sean Gaffite was texting an individual named Kyla Enright?
No.
At this time, had anybody told you anything about Julio Foolio?
No.
Were you searching Julio Foolio's Instagram account that night?
No.
Did you even know he was going to be in Tampa?
No, I did not.
After you leave McDonald's, you go to a club.
Yes.
Do you know the name of this club?
I mean, I know the name now. It's Teasers.
At the time, did you know the name?
No.
Why did you not know the name at the time?
I mean, it was kind of irrelevant. I didn't remember. We didn't go in it, so.
You did not go in the club, but why did you go there?
We're thinking about going in there.
All right. Whose idea was it to go to this
All right, Allie,
place?
no problem.
Isaiah.
And did you follow his idea?
Yeah, he said he was taking me out.
Did you have any reason to think that he was doing anything wrong or illegal?
At the time, no.
When you got to this club, did you all park?
Yes.
And where did you park?
I believe it was the back of the parking lot.
Was that the only space available at the time?
Yes.
And were you driving?
No.
Well, let me ask you this. At any point in time during that night, did you drive the vehicle?
No.
When you get out of the vehicle, what happens?
We start walking, then he stops me and say, "Let me see your phone."
Do you give him the phone?
Yes.
At the time, do you think anything of it?
No. I mean, he always has it.
Did he ask you for a code to get in?
Yeah.
And did you give him the code?
Yeah, I did.
Do you know what he did with the phone?
He tried to make a call, I guess. He had it up, but I didn't hear what he was saying.
All right, so let me talk to you about this. Is it weird or strange, anything out of the ordinary, for Isaiah Chance to use your phone to make phone calls?
No.
Had he done that before in the past?
Yes.
Had he spoken to Robert Howard using your phone before?
Yes.
Had he spoken to other individuals using your phone before?
Yes.
Do you know why?
No, but I assumed it's maybe because he don't want him to have his number.
When he would speak to individuals on your phone, would he always speak around you?
No.
Would he sometimes leave the room?
Yeah.
All right. And do you question him about why he's using your phone or why he's leaving the room?
No.
Why not?
I mean, it wasn't really a big deal to me at first.
So back to the parking lot at Teasers. I'm going to publish State Exhibit 41. And this is 41B, I believe 7. 8. All right, do you recognize this parking lot area?
Yes.
Do you recognize the car that's the silver car there, the top of the screen?
Yes.
What car is that?
That's the car we were in.
At this time, do you know where the other 3 boys are at?
No, I don't.
Do you care about where the other 3 boys are at?
Your objection to calling the co-defendant's voice. Sustain the objection.
Do you know where the other 3 men were at?
No.
And do you care where these other 3 men were at?
No.
Well, aren't they men? Did she prefer men, or she just didn't want to say nothing? Like, that boys. Yeah. Make sure you hit the like button just in case you have to run. It's a free way to support the show. Thank you so much in
All right.
advance.
Do you remember what's happening inside the car this time?
I think we were just sitting there talking at first.
All right. And again, you're not driving this vehicle.
No.
Is there a reason why you have on a mask in this video?
Yeah, I was pregnant at the time, so I didn't want to smell any smoke and prevent like any health issues.
Why did you think that you might inhale smoke?
Because usually the clubs in my city, like the lounges, as soon as you go in, they let you smoke, so it'd be a lot of smoke in there. I didn't know I was down here, but just in case I wore one.
All right. Did you wear a mask to conceal your identity?
No,
Did you have on a hoodie?
no.
All right. What did you have on?
Some blue jeans, a blue jacket, and a regular shirt.
All right. What type of shoes did you have on?
Some like regular Crocs I designed.
Crocs, like almost like slippers?
Yeah,
Those are not boots or anything that you could use to run in?
no. They're like the fancy ones where you get to put the things in them. I don't know what they call them.
When you say thinking the pins on the top of the shoe?
Yeah, like you get to put what you want to put on them.
Oh, got it up for
Are
always.
you and
That's
Mr.
what I
Chance
was
getting out of the car
playing.
now?
Yes.
Does Mr. Chance tell you that he's going to this club so he can find Julio Foolio?
No, he didn't.
If you can remember sort of what's happening in this moment, can you tell the members of the jury?
I was walking, and then he stopped me and said, "Let me see your phone."
At this time, are you trying to conceal your identity at all?
No,
Are you ducking or hiding or crouching behind any vehicles?
no, I'm just walking.
Are you stopping when he stops?
Yes,
And are you following him?
yes.
Do you know what he's doing with your phone?
At the time, I just assumed he was trying to call someone, and they wasn't answering.
Did he talk to anyone in that clip?
No,
Did you ultimately leave this location?
yes,
You go somewhere after that.
yes.
Where do you go after that?
It was another club called Players Club.
At the time, did you know the name of that location?
No,
And who decided to go to the second spot?
he picked it.
Did you know of any clubs in Tampa?
No,
When you got to the second location, what happened?
we get out, walk across the street, and he walked up to the guy that they work at the front door, and he asked him how much was to get in.
So at this second location, you said, who asked how much it is to get in?
Isaiah asked the bouncer.
And what happened when you asked?
I don't remember the exact words, but he told him a price, and I guess he didn't like the price, so he just walked off.
Did you all stay there for any period of time?
Yes,
It was a short period of time?
yeah.
And when you didn't go into the second location, what were you thinking?
Nothing much, like maybe he just didn't want to go in.
Were you also wearing were you also wearing a mask at the second location?
Yes,
Did you go somewhere else after that?
yes.
Where'd you go next?
Truth 18.
At the time, did you know what Truth 18 was, the name of it?
No,
Did you know who was going to be there?
no,
Did you ask Isaiah Chance to go to Truth 18?
no, he picked that.
Did he ask you for permission to go there?
No.
When you get to Truth 18, what do you do?
We sit there first, then we get out. He just starts to walk. He still has my phone, so I just walk after him.
Okay. Do you know if he talks to anyone while he's on your phone?
Yeah.
Do you know what app he's using to communicate with individuals?
No, at the time I didn't know.
Do you know if he's talking on FaceTime with anyone?
I believe it was FaceTime that at that club that one time.
At Truth 18.
Yes.
And do you know who he was talking to at the time?
No.
When he's talking to the individual at Truth 18, there's a photograph that you've seen in evidence of the downstairs at Truth 18. You remember that photograph?
Yeah, I remember it.
All right. At the time that the photograph was taken, did you take the photograph?
No.
All right. From looking at it, what can you tell about that photograph?
I remember him flipping the camera because we came to a stop, and he said like, "Man, he said that, man, this shit crowded." And he flipped the camera and was showing somebody on the phone.
Okay. Do you know who he was showing that on the phone?
No.
And when you say he was showing it on the phone, this is like he's showing it live?
Yes.
All right. And do you know how that live viewing became a screenshot photograph in your phone?
I think he just took a screenshot of it.
At the time, even though you didn't know exactly who he was talking to, did you, I guess, figure that it was one of the three men?
Yes, because he also said, "Where y'all at?"
Did he say anything about Julio Foolio?
No.
Did he show you a firearm or anything like that?
No.
Did he say anything about wanting to kill Julio Foolio in front of you?
No.
showing what's in evidence in State's Exhibit 44. Do you see this video?
Yes.
All right. Do you see yourself?
Yes.
All right. What is happening right here?
He's walking with the phone up.
Okay. And what are you doing?
Just walking behind him.
All right. And do you know where he's going at this point in time?
No, I'm just following him.
Do you know why he's walking where he's walking?
No, I never asked.
All right. Is this where you all are at? Is this kind of like in direct eyesight of the top of the staircase at Truth 18?
I don't know if right there, but I don't really remember that.
All right.
What's up, Flesh?
And you see you walk towards the sign and then back towards the right?
Yes.
All right. When you were standing anywhere in that parking lot or on the sidewalk, were you able to see Julio Foolio?
No.
Do you know that he's even inside?
No.
And is Isaiah Chance saying anything on the phone that would give you an indication that Julio Foolio is inside?
No. I only actually heard him say two things. He said that it was crowded and where y'all at. After you leave from off the screen here, do you know what you're doing next? We walk back down. He stops on somebody's car, still holding the phone, and I'm kind of just leaning on him talking.
When you say he stops on somebody's car, like whose car was it?
A random person.
So not like someone that he knew?
No.
And when you say he stops on, he's leaning on someone's car?
Yeah, like leaning back with the phone.
And you and Isaiah Chance are talking at this point in time?
Yes.
All right. Do you ask him why you're not going inside?
I think I did, yeah.
And do you want to go inside at this point?
Not really.
Why not?
We already been to two places. It was getting late, so I didn't really care to go anywhere else. He chose that place.
All right. At this point, what do you want to do?
Get some food.
Even though you just ate maybe 3 hours earlier?
Yeah, it was McDonald's, just some nuggets and fries.
All right. So were you still hungry?
Yes.
And at this time, you're still pregnant?
Yes.
After you leave Truth 18, you go somewhere else?
Yes.
Do you know where you're headed after you leave Truth 18?
No, I mentioned food, so I assumed he was going to go get me food.
All right. What does he do when you leave Truth 18? Does his behaviors change anything at all?
Yeah.
In what way?
I mean, he started to act weird. I'm like, where are we going? He drive off to, I believe it was a college campus.
Showing, or about to show us in evidence in State's Exhibit 24. Do you recognize this exhibit from earlier?
Yes.
You ever been to this location before?
Yes.
Well, okay, I'm sorry, before this incident.
Oh,
had you
well,
ever
no,
been there
that
before?
day, yeah.
And did you recognize this area when you were in that area?
No.
I don't know. I can't type. I don't know what's going on with my keyboard. I can't type. But if you get a minute, please sub up to my other channel. I just put the link in the chat.
From this view,
Thank you.
do you know which direction you came from?
I think he was straight ahead.
It's like at the very top of the screen?
Yeah, I think so.
And again, who's driving at this point in time?
Isaiah.
When you come from the area where the top of the screen is at, which direction does he go in this intersection? Pause it. Pause it.
That's him turning right there.
Space bar.
All right, Paul.
All right, so you came from the top. How did you end up on this corner making this right here?
That's where he turned.
Well, how did you get on that street?
I mean, that's where he just went. I don't know.
Let me ask you differently. When you came from the top area of the screen, did he make a right at this intersection if you're actually in the vehicle?
Yeah.
He made a right there?
Yeah, like he went straight and turned.
All right, and then did he make a U-turn to get to where he's at now?
I believe so.
All right, okay. And for sure, that's the cruise that you were in?
Yeah.
Just like that. All right. Now, the cruise is off camera right now, is that correct?
Yes.
What happens when the cruise goes off camera?
He makes a stop in USF parking lot.
What does he do when he makes a stop?
He hops out of the car.
And when you say USF parking lot, is it in an actual parking lot that he stops the car?
No, it's like in the middle of the lot.
All right, so it's not in an actual space?
No.
When he hops, you said he gets out of the vehicle?
Yes.
All right, what does he do when he gets out of the vehicle?
He gets out my phone and he walks away.
He had your phone still?
Yes.
And you said he walked away from the vehicle.
Yes.
What did he do when he walked away from the vehicle?
I don't know what he's doing when he walks away, but he has the phone up. He just walked down.
All right, at this point, did you follow him?
No, I'm still in the car. He left the car on.
Why did you not follow him?
I didn't know he was getting out. He just came to a complete stop and hopped out.
All right. When he did that, did you think that that was strange?
Yeah.
Did you know at that time that he may be trying to kill someone?
No, I didn't.
Did he tell you that?
No.
After he hops out of the car, how long is he out of the car for?
I think it was like a couple minutes. It wasn't very long though.
Does he get back in the car?
Yes.
When he gets back in the car, do you say anything to him?
No.
Why not?
I didn't know what to say.
All right, you see the cruise?
Yes.
And you see the red light.
Yes.
When he ran the red light, what was going on in your head?
Why is he driving crazy?
Did you say anything to him at that point in time?
Yeah, I'm like, where you going?
Did you look at him?
Yeah.
And what was he doing?
He just holding the phone up driving.
Was he talking to anyone?
No.
So why was he holding up the phone?
I think he was looking at something on the messages.
All right. Did you see the car go into that lot to the right?
No, I didn't see it.
All right, you see the car go into the lot to the
Yes.
right? At that time, did you know what he was doing?
No.
Did you know where he was going?
No.
Did he tell you to look out for anyone?
No, he didn't.
Did he tell you to identify where Julio Foolio was at?
No, he never told me that.
All right. And how long are you inside that parking lot there in that hotel?
It was very quick. He just turned around.
Plus, she probably
Did you get
stepped
out
off.
the car and talk to anyone?
Her daughter
Did
was
you get out the car and talk to anyone?
No.
And then after you leave that parking lot, what happens?
He drives off to like 2 streets over.
Well, okay. Do you hear anything?
Yeah, I heard shots.
All right. Tell me about the shots that you heard.
It was like a lot, and I looked at him like my mouth open, like you heard that? But he didn't really pay attention to me. He like, what? So I didn't say anything.
After that,
Thank
What
you,
happened?
Flash.
He waits a little bit, then he drives off back to the Airbnb.
all right. At this point in time, what's going on in your head?
I heard a lot of shots, so I didn't know what went on. Somebody shooting in the air, somebody got shot at. I didn't know.
Did you know that somebody died?
Nope.
Did you know that someone got shot?
No.
Yes, of course. Okay, I'm sorry, it's 5 to 11. I know I have a lot
Ah,
of
they
calls
want a
too,
break.
so- Okay, so let's go ahead and take we'll come back at 11:05, okay? Very good.
Okay, and so they're going on a break right in time because I do have to run and get my daughter. Flash, what's up? What's up? What's up? Thank you so much for subbing to the channel. I may need to have a conversation with you about that too. So I'm going to be doing reactions to music. So I didn't want it to affect this channel. So I just started that one. Maybe we can work on something. But I didn't want to. So on the stand, she came across to be very believable. So I am going to go live later because I want to hear the rest of the cross and the rest of her testimony on the, by her defense attorney. And then I also want to listen to the cross. I had came back to the live right after to Cat's live right after the testimony had happened. So I do want to go over that, but I will still say that it is believable that if she's claiming, looking at the DV piece, he may not have told her that this is what they were going to do. I don't think that people are really listening and looking at the evidence. When they first got to the Airbnb and they were unloading the car and loading a car and unloading the car, she was not there. She was not there. So she didn't see any of them putting pals in the car, taking pals out of another. She wasn't there. She was home. And this is what, up until this trial, I was under the assumption, the way they were putting it out here, that she was always there. She was not. She was not. When she came there, she had to be let in. Now, they arrested her because the lead detective said that she got to the Airbnb, typed in the code. The rest of the party went around the back and she let them in the back door. Come to find out, that is not true. That is not true. So, and that was the reason why they said they arrested her, because she was lying. But they found out a month ago, according to them, you just found out a month ago, that the video, the ring camera video surfaces. And so everything you haven't seen up until now is false. I'm somebody that's unbiased. I am not looking at her because she's a young girl and all that. If she did the crime, she did the crime. I just have an issue when law enforcement lies, and he straight up lied. And then I look at the demeanor of the testimony of the witness on the stand. It doesn't make a difference who it is. So when her attorney called it out, that number one, y'all arrested her for what you thought, and that was the reason why you saying that y'all initially arrested her. Come to find out, it's not true. But you're saying that you didn't find out until a month ago that it wasn't true. And when I tell you they went through the whole digital footprint to get every place that there was, I have an issue with them not claiming that they couldn't get the footage, or it was nowhere on the phone when they went to the second club after teasers, the Players Club or whatever it is. That's a big convenience for the prosecution to leave that information out, because it's going to mess up their quote unquote perfect narrative. So I just look at things, and listen. I'm listening to the testimony. I'm not listening and looking at, because she was with them, that she knew all the time. Like I said, I do believe that she found out after the fact. Yeah, Flesh, So Flesh is saying that, part where they was about to talk about the lawyers taking pictures of that guy sitting there. Some things just don't fit. Like I said, I'm so glad they didn't find her guilty of first or second degree. And and another thing, I've never heard of them charging just a lay person for failure to report a crime. It wasn't that charge wasn't made for that. That charge was made strictly for law enforcement. They teach you that when you go in the academy. They actually beat that in your head when you're doing on the job training. If you're off duty and you see a crime, you are supposed to step out and try to stop it, call for backup and try to stop it. So when I was a CO, I said, I wish I would. I'm a CO and I ain't getting no P. So yeah, I'm a CO without the P. I'm blind. I'm blind. Imagine me. I'm trying to get out the way. No, but that it is just crazy that they did that. So I am going to come back later and do another live. I just got to run out now and get my daughter. And from work, I want to watch the rest of the defense. The defense's questioning, and then I want to watch the prosecutors, the cross. So I am going to come back and do a live about those. In the meantime, if you came here, thank you so much for being here. I'm just getting back into the swing of things. As some of you may well know, I'm an open book. Yeah, I was in the hospital for about a month and a half and almost kicked the bucket. I could have kicked the bucket, y'all. But God. And so I just, I'm getting my strength back, and so now I can be back in this space. Um, uh, you know, making videos and watching true crime trials with you all. So, yeah, that's my daughter. She's gonna drive me crazy. But yeah, I just don't, don't believe that, I don't believe she knew. And it is what it is. The burden of proof is on the prosecution. I just think that once you start lying, I'm automatically turned off, because you didn't have to do that. And if you watch when the lead detective was on the stand and the defense attorney started cross-examining him, and kind of was like hitting him with these questions that, he had questions about this evidence, he was getting mad and getting, defensive. You're a lead detective. Do you actually think that a rifle can fit in that pink bag? He talk about he don't know the dimensions and stuff like that. Okay, go away with the semantics. Go away with the semantics. So anyway, thank you, Serenity. That is just me. I'm looking at everything. My heart goes out to Julio's mother. She did an interview. She did a couple interviews recently, and I think she is more aware. And she knew that her son was out there and doing what he did, and he was the worst to ever do it. But she did say in an interview, how he used to go to, once they unalive somebody, he would go to you would see him in the graveyard, urinating on the graves and stuff. So she said in the interview that he wasn't even at the people's graves. He would say that he was there. He would be at another grave site, peeing on somebody else's grave. Don't it ain't me. And he was the biggest troll ever. Did he deserve to have his life taken away from him? No, he did not. That's something that I would never say. I don't think he deserved that, but it was a gang rivalry going back and forth, and they was picking them off. It's sad how they were, unaliving each other. All right, so I got to get ready to get out of here. Don't forget, today's show sponsored by W. Go to www.w.gg and look around and see if they have something that you like. Use my code Survivor Speaks, and you'll get 10% off of your order. I'm waiting for my stuff to get here. So Alicia needs to teach a class on testifying as a defendant. Yes, Alicia knew when to say yes or no and when to elaborate. Yeah. And so I did see that they showed some pictures of her face, just almost this bigger. You got to take that into account when she says what she's saying about her boyfriend. He did it. So those things mean something to me. And like I said, I do believe that she knew after it happened. She didn't know before. And they was going to leave her at the Airbnb. So remember, I was thinking they was going to show us something about how she dropped the pin and she was chasing Julio Foolio around. That's not what happened. And that's what I got an issue with. That is not what happened. That did not come out here in this case. For the most part, she was not even in the car with them. So, I like I said, everybody's opinion is accepted. I'm not saying that she didn't know after the fact. I just don't think she knew before. That's my thoughts. So, yeah. So, I got to end the show the way I normally end it, by bringing awareness that men get breast cancer too. Because of the stigma surrounding the word breast, we have changed the word to pec and or chest cancer over here on the Survivor Speaks channel. We're going to continue to bring awareness that men get breast cancer too. And to all of my ladies, please make sure you are getting your mammograms, filling on your boobies to make sure that you are all right. And don't forget to hit that like button, y'all. And when the stream ends, hit the like button. There should be a button that pops up. It only works if you're on the phone, though. There should be a button that pops up and it says hype. If that button is not there, you can you can move over the where you would like and share and all that. It'll say they're hype. Please, that's another free way to support the channel. It's a new feature that YouTube rolled out. Please, please, please hype the video so I can get back into the algorithm now that I'm back, getting back into the swing of things. That's great. That would be greatly appreciated. And don't you dare let anybody come into your house and disturb the peace that passes all understanding. I'm Survivor Speaks. I'll see you guys later today. Thank you so much.
If you have made it to the end of the video, you are the real MVP. So don't forget to comment, like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching.